Hello and welcome back to my hardcore Ironman. So I started out this episode fishing and cooking salmon and trout so I could start cooking my higher tiered fish that I got from Wintertide like lobsters, and also to get level 53 fishing for Hero's Quest later. So after fishing, I completed both the Tree Num Village and the Grand Tree in order to get the requirements for doing Monkey Madness. And Monkey Madness was the next big thing to work towards. But before Monkey Madness, I decided to do some Slayer to level my HP a bit because I was a little scared of dying during that quest. I also leveled my range to level 28 and did the Lost Tribe quest so I could use the Bone Crossbow or the Dorgushun crossbow or whatever it's called. I'm sure everyone's gonna get mad on how I pronounce it. It's either Dorgushun or Dorgushun or Dorgushun or whatever. I'm just gonna call it the Bone Crossbow. But it also could have been a mistake of me training range now, because what I could have also done was done Shadow of the Storm quest and get 10,000 ranged experience immediately and skip a bit of the early level range training. And that would have been a better idea, but I wasn't thinking about it at the time, so that's a bit of a mistake on my part. So after some Slayer training, I did the Juridic Ritual quest and so I could train Herblore, and I made a lot of attack potions because that's easy to train with Herblore with the Ironman, because it's only buyable secondary besides ground chocolate dust and I think something else you could buy, but everything else you have to collect, and it's a big pain in the butt to do so. But I killed some unicorns to collect unicorn horns because you need unicorn horns for anti-poison potions, which I needed for Monkey Madness. Then after I got anti-poison potions, that was pretty much the last thing I needed to do before I could start Monkey Madness. And Monkey Madness may seem like a really difficult quest or a risky quest to do early level on a hardcore, but it's actually pretty easy once you know everything to do during the quest. One of the big concerns was I don't have enough Herblore to make prayer potions, but I actually didn't need any prayer potions during the whole quest. Like during the tunnel part where you have to go through the tunnel with the zombie monkeys and the skeletal monkeys, you actually don't need any prayer potions for that, you just need energy potions. I was able to get through the whole tunnel with 43 prayer, no prayer potions, and only energy potions. I did have to conserve my prayers sometimes by turning it off, and as long as you know where the monkeys are, you just look at the mini-map to see where they are, just turn it on when you're about to approach them, and I was able to get through it even with some prayer remaining, so it wasn't even that close. So I went through Monkey Madness pretty easily, and then I got to the final boss, and I thought that the final boss would be easy, cause you could just go to the safe spot in the final boss, and then he won't be able to attack you, and then the gnomes can attack the final boss, and then just get down to very low HP, and then you can just finish it off. But the problem with it is that the final boss, if you're not the final hit on it, then it resets its HP back up to 25% of its total HP. So you have to have the final hit on it. So you can see when I run in to finish the final boss, he actually melees me for 30. And I wasn't scared at all, I wasn't panicking, and I think that's pretty important as a hardcore Ironman, not to panic when you know you're safe. Because even though that 30 hit looks scary, I knew his max hit was 33, and I was also running away from him with mage protection on, so he wasn't gonna hit me after that. So I could just sit a little bit away from him and eat food back up to full, and I'd be safe. Now what happened after that is what was pretty worrying. You see, I didn't hit him the last hit when he went down to 0, so he went back up to 25% HP. It wasn't too bad, I had plenty of prayer left and I could easily get him down again. But I didn't realize I didn't equip my Amulet of Accuracy or my Tome of Fire, so I wasn't really doing as much damage as I was thinking I would do. but then I failed to finish him off again, and he reset again back to 25% HP. And then it was a bit worrying because I was low prayer points, and I didn't have any prayer pots, and I didn't know the timing on his attacks, so I had to one-tick prayer flick, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically you rapidly click your prayer on and off in 0.6 seconds intervals, so your prayer doesn't drain at all. But I haven't practiced that much, so I couldn't do it flawlessly, so I got hit a couple times, and that was a bit scary. But when I did get hit, what I did was I just left my prayer on and healed back up to full, and then start flicking again, and that way I was safe, because he couldn't hit higher than my max HP. But I was still getting really low. I got about to 4 prayer points left, so if I wasn't killing him then and he reset again, I would have had to teleport out. But luckily I killed him that time, and it only saved me time because I would have teleported out if he didn't die then. So I was playing it safe. But yeah, I was able to beat the Monkey Madness 1 without any prayer potions at all. So after Monkey Madness 1, I chose the attack and defense XP bonus because I wanted more attack so I could wield the Dragon Scimitar. I also want more defense because I want to just play a bit more safer because it's a hardcore. But usually I would choose the strength option. So I bought my Dragon Scimitar from the shop, and then I went off to do some more quests. So then I did the dig site quest, and then later I did the activity in the Rock Museum to get kudos and also to unlock the dig site pendant so I could go to Fossil Island and then teleport to Fossil Island with the pendant. So after dig site, I went to the Mother Lode mine to start mining, and I trained my mining to about level 60, but most importantly I got enough gold nuggets to unlock the coal bag so I could coal bag smith at the blast furnace. And it does seem weird to get the coal bag before the prospector's outfit, but the coal bag helps a lot during smithing at the blast furnace. So after I got the coal bag, I decided to do some crafting levels so I could do the Giant Dwarf quest so I could access the blast furnace. I could have stopped at I think level 16 crafting by doing molten glass, but I kept on going to level 20 so I could cut my sapphires from what I got from Wintertod, and then from cutting the sapphires I could get the emeralds and then the rubies. So I got up to level 40 crafting just from the gems that I got from Wintertod. Then I was able to do the Giant Dwarf, which is actually a pretty easy quest once you have all the materials for it. I mined a bunch of different ores like copper and tin and smelted a bunch of different bars beforehand, so the last part of the quest was easy. Then after that I decided to do Shield of a Rav. I don't really know why I did it now. I could have just done it later or anytime really, but I needed to do it for Heroes Quest, and I decided I'll just do it now, you know? So then I was about to do a blast furnace, but then I realized to do a blast furnace efficiently you need the ice gloves, and thankfully you don't need to start Heroes Quest for ice gloves, you could just go and kill the Ice Queen, so I just went and did that, and then I did some blast furnace. So at the blast furnace I smelted all the steel and the silver bars I could, but I left my gold ore alone except for a few of them, because I wanted to wait until I got the goldsmithing gloves from the family crest quest. I think it's the family crest. And then with the few gold bars and cosmic runes I had, I made some enchanted jewelry for some more teleports. And then after that, I did the Monk's Friend quest for 8 law rooms for more teleports. Then I killed some Chaos Druids for more herbs and just to train my attack a bit more. And I did get quite a bit of law rooms from them, so that was pretty good. And then with the herbs I got from the Chaos Druids, I went to the Gnome Stronghold to buy chocolate dust and then make a bunch of energy potions. This would train my herb lore level a lot, and it also gave me a lot of energy potions for questing. And when I'm playing this hardcore Ironman, there's a lot of quests I have to do first, but a lot of the time I'm like, I want to do this, or I want to go train that, and even though it'd be more efficient to do questing, I just do random stuff instead, it feels like. Even though I'm making a lot of good progress, and but doing some certain quests first would be a lot more efficient. But I just want to do something and I go do it. Well, speaking of random things, I decided to randomly go and do the Abyss rune crafting mini quest. And then I got back on track to doing the main quest, and I did the Lost City quest. And the Lost City quest opens up a lot of opportunities. It opens up the Puro hunting minigame. You could craft cosmic runes, you could go to the Slayer Master, and fairy rings. And that's all exciting stuff I could unlock in the next episode. But this episode I unlocked a lot of different things. I did a lot of quests, did a lot of grinding, and I got a lot of stuff accomplished. So this was a pretty good episode. So to end this one, I'm just going to show my bank a bit, and then I'm going to show my stats at the end. But thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this one.